Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gebal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have helped the children of Lot, Selah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb, and like Zeb, yea, all their princes as Zebah, and as Zalmunna, who said, Let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession. O my God, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth a wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Lord. Let them be confounded and troubled forever, yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Jehovah, art the Most High over all the earth. The Lord will enter into judgment with the ancients of his people, and the princes thereof. For ye have eaten up the vineyard, the spoil of the poor is in your houses. What mean ye that ye beat my people to pieces, and grind the faces of the poor, saith the Lord God of hosts?
Hidden History and Biblical Mystery presents, Is America the True Biblical Promised Land? Throughout history, scholars and theologians have pondered over the geographical location of the biblical Promised Land. Traditionally, the Middle East has been considered the land of milk and honey, where stories of prophets, kings, and miracles took place. However, in our pursuit of truth, we must sometimes challenge mainstream narratives. Today, let's delve into a compelling theory. Could America be the true promised land? Many are familiar with the stories in the Bible, where the Israelites, led by Moses, journeyed from Egypt to a land promised to them by God. We're told of their hardships, their faith, and the miracles they witnessed. But what if the landscapes we've pictured are thousands of miles away from where these events truly took place? Geographic indicators. It's crucial to understand that the Bible, in its original languages, uses certain terms differently than we do today. For instance, the term sea or yam in Hebrew can refer to oceans, rivers, and even large lakes. When the Israelites left Egypt, they crossed a body of water referred to as the Red Sea. Could it be possible that this was not the traditionally believed sea in the Middle East, but instead a large flowing body of water in America, possibly even the Colorado River or its tributaries? We've examined certain locations in America that strikingly align with descriptions in the Bible. Baja California, with its unique fauna, seems to fit descriptions of the wilderness of Shur. Similarly, locations like the Mojave Desert and Black Mountain Wilderness in California show uncanny resemblances to descriptions of the Sinai Desert and Mount Sinai. Scriptural references and prophecies. The scriptures make mention of certain locations and their geographic relations. For instance, the land of Elim, described as having springs of water and palm trees, might be equivalent to the modern city of Palm Springs in California. Meanwhile, the wilderness of Sin, which means thorns and clay in Hebrew, fits the Mojave Desert description more than any area in the Middle East. This theory also harmonizes with prophecies from various sources. These prophecies, some of which are mentioned in the sealed Book of Mormon and the Apocryphal Book of Baruch, align with the idea that the original tribes of Israel might have inhabited America. Evidence and mainstream gatekeeping. It's crucial to mention that, while many mainstream archaeologists and scholars focus on the Middle East, not a single artifact or evidence conclusively proves that the Exodus happened there. However, the landscapes of America seem to fit the biblical descriptions more accurately, and there's evidence to suggest ancient Hebrew presence in these regions. Why then is there such a strong emphasis on the Middle East? Could mainstream experts be gatekeeping this knowledge? While the Middle East remains historically significant, there's an increasing amount of evidence that suggests America might play a bigger role in biblical history than previously believed. As we continue our research, we must remain open to these possibilities and strive to unveil the hidden history that has been kept from us for so long. When analyzing the journey of the Israelites, it's important to weigh the information found in ancient texts against the physical landmarks and evidence present today. By doing so, we may uncover a narrative that mainstream history has long ignored or overlooked. Geographic puzzles and parallels. The Sinai Peninsula, traditionally believed to be the wandering ground of the Israelites, poses logistical issues. How would 2.8 million people survive in a region that's largely inhospitable? Conversely, regions in America offer more plausible landscapes for such a vast population. The northern side of what's now known as the Sinai Peninsula in America is riddled with muddy rivers flowing from mountainous regions. These terrains match descriptions found in ancient scriptures more accurately than those in the Middle East. Furthermore, we spoke of locations like the Red Cliffs National Park and the Utah Desert that resemble descriptions of lands the Israelites traversed. These locations, rich in specific flora and fauna, align with biblical descriptions more than any region in the Middle East. Scientific analysis. When you consider the mention of quicksand and specific geological features mentioned in our sources, America's topography and geological records coincide. For example, the area known as Death Valley aligns with descriptions of places the Israelites passed through, such as Hirata, which means fear or trembling in Hebrew. This valley sits above a tectonic fault and matches the scriptural mention of a land where the earth quakes. Speculative points and cultural analysis. Ancient artifacts and drawings depicting ships, possibly of Hebrew or even Phoenician origin, have been found near the Colorado River. These relics hint at a long-lost connection between the ancient Hebrews and this part of America. When we consider the vastness of the Colorado River and its historical significance, it's plausible to believe it played a role in ancient trade routes or migratory paths. Additionally, the naming conventions of certain locations, based on Hebrew meanings, further add weight to this theory. For instance, places with names translating to sweetness, fatness, or even backbone of a man in Hebrew can be found in the regions of southern Nevada and Colorado, matching descriptions of areas the Israelites passed through by juxtaposing scriptural descriptions, geographic landmarks, scientific evidence, and speculative cultural connections. A compelling case emerges that places America at the heart of biblical events. As we continue our exploration, we urge our viewers to approach this topic with an open mind. The goal is not to rewrite history, but to understand it more holistically. By bridging the past and the present, we aim to unveil truths that have remained hidden for millennia. Stay tuned as we dive deeper, unearthing more connections and seeking answers to age-old questions. One of the significant geographical pointers that might allude to the Americas being the backdrop for biblical events is the detailed analysis of river systems. The Colorado River, in particular, offers fascinating insights. Ancient mentions of significant rivers, historically thought to be in the Middle East, could very well be referring to this massive American waterway. Before damming and evaporation, the Colorado River was vast and fully navigable, suggesting it could have supported extensive marine trade. Moreover, the connection between the Colorado River and its extension to the Gulf of California fits scriptural descriptions more accurately than some Middle Eastern locations. Pictographs discovered near the river indicate the presence of ancient ships. If these were of Hebrew origin, it provides further weight to the theory. Landscapes and climate. Death Valley, with its extremes of temperature and unique topography, aligns with biblical descriptions of harsh terrains that the Israelites journeyed through. Moreover, regions in America like the Utah Desert, the Red Cliffs, and specific zones in Nevada provide a more plausible environment for the vast Israelite population than the traditionally believed Sinai Peninsula. Regions in America, such as southern Nevada, once flourishing with forests and fertile soils, could align with biblical references to lands like Asmona, translating to shady in Hebrew, and Punon, meaning darkness. The names and descriptions of these places provide striking parallels to American locations, both in topographical features and climate conditions. Trade and economic dynamics. If we examine the trading routes and their logistical challenges, America once again emerges as a plausible backdrop. The traditionally believed Middle Eastern route to Tarshish, or modern-day Spain, would be circuitous and impractical. However, from America, using the Colorado River and the Pacific Ocean, the route to Spain becomes far more feasible. Conclusion: the intertwining of geographic, climatic, and economic factors presents a compelling case for reinterpreting biblical landscapes. America, with its vast and varied terrains, river systems, and ancient artifacts, fits seamlessly into scriptural descriptions. By shedding preconceived notions and looking at evidence objectively, we uncover a narrative that may have been obscured for ages. As we move forward in our explorations, we'll delve deeper into the cultural, linguistic, and historical ties, ensuring each piece of evidence aligns with the information we've gathered so far. Stay with us as we embark on this enlightening journey, bridging ancient scriptures with America's landscapes. Deep within ancient scriptures, prophecies speak volumes beyond their immediate context, suggesting insights into the intricate relationship between America's geographic wonders and divine scriptures. In our quest to unravel these correlations, the words found in the Book of Isaiah, the Apocryphal Book of Baruch, and the sealed portion of the Book of Mormon are of paramount significance. The Book of Isaiah's lyrical allegories are profound, expressing that every valley shall be exalted, and every mountain and hill shall be made low, and the crooked shall be made straight, and the rough places plain. Looking at America, with its vast valleys and towering Rockies, one can't help but see a manifestation of these allegories. In the Book of Baruch, we find revelations that capture the essence of Israel's affliction. The text foretells, "Behold, the days come, and the times shall hasten more than the former, and the seasons shall speed on more than those that are past, and the years shall pass more quickly than the present. Therefore have I now taken away Zion, that I may the more speedily visit the world in its season." America's historical migrations and transformative events align remarkably with these prophecies. The sealed portion of the Book of Mormon, chapter 79, reveals, "The judgments of the Lord are soon to be poured out upon the Gentile nations. And after my people have been tried and purged, the hand of Israel will begin to be felt upon the nations of the Gentiles." This speaks of divine judgments aimed at purification. When we consider America's history of natural and societal upheavals, the resemblance to these judgments becomes uncanny. Interpreting prophecies requires discernment. By juxtaposing America's past and present with the ancient scriptures, one is compelled to wonder if America is the biblical promised land, a place destined for challenges and divine interventions. In conclusion, while we find ourselves with as many questions as answers, this deep dive into sacred texts and their potential link to America has proven enlightening. The pursuit of understanding the possible relationship between America and biblical prophecies remains a vibrant endeavor. And as we prepare for further exploration, the quest for knowledge and spiritual connection is as compelling as ever. Staying with us on this journey has been an enlightening experience, and we appreciate your dedication and curiosity. As we draw this exploration to its close, the intricate tapestry of America's landscapes, intertwined with ancient scripture and prophecy, has painted a compelling narrative suggesting that America might indeed be the biblical promised land. We've journeyed across the vast expanse of America, reimagining the footsteps of what might have been the Israelites' journey, connecting geographical and scriptural dots. From the arid landscapes of Death Valley to the expansive waters of the Colorado River, every discovery has added depth to our quest. The insights from the Book of Isaiah, the Apocryphal Book of Baruch, and the sealed portion of the Book of Mormon have been profound. When juxtaposed with America's rich history, these prophecies present an uncanny connection. As we round off this episode of exploration, a plethora of answers have been unearthed, yet many mysteries remain, inviting us to delve deeper. The intricate dance between the past and the present, the divine and the terrestrial, is a testament to the world's rich design. To our esteemed viewers, your engagement fuels our search for knowledge. If the connections, insights, and revelations in this narrative resonate with you, trust that intuition. The age-old adage says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is insight." Remember, as you navigate through life's mysteries, always trust your intuition, seek deeper understanding, and remain open to discovery. Before we depart, if this exploration has sparked your interest or resonated with your understanding, we urge you to like, share, and follow our channel for more insightful dives into hidden histories and mysteries. Your support enables us to continue this quest, unveiling truths that have remained concealed for millennia. As we prepare to sign off, we leave you with a profound excerpt from the Apocryphal Book of Baruch, which hints at a destined rise. "Behold, the days come. And I will cause mine elect to inherit it, and my servants shall dwell there, and Jerusalem shall be my people's dwelling place. And they shall possess it, and it shall be more glorious than it was before." Here's to unveiling more truths, to bridging gaps between the known and the unknown. Hidden history and biblical mystery, signing off.